Charlotte leading by 8. Lee with the steal. Out to the right wing. Moutier with the ball. He has 6. Passes it to Fareed. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Lamb kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Goose. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Moutier, and Denver again with the bucket.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Charlotte in the lead. Here's Goose. He has 7. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Puts up the baby hook. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Kicks to Fareed. Hornets with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Goose, and he dunks it down.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he
They
said
can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
with his low post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Even when they're down, he's still... looking to do the spectacular, and he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Zeller, a screen on Gallinari. And Zeller kicks to Walker. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Gallinari with it. Now defended by Goose. Gallinari dishes to Arthur. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the wing on the left. Walker the pass to Goose. Now here's Zeller. He's tightly guarded. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Can't hit from the elbow. The Nuggets trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Walker. Moutier kicks to Barton. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Barton's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pick by Zeller. They set the pick. Here's Goose, 11 points in the game. He kicks to Walker, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing.
Hornets leading by 9. On the court for Charlotte. Goose, he's in at the point. Also Jeremy Lamb out there. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Al Jefferson. Charlotte moving it around. Goose, the pass to Jefferson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Lee kicks to Fareed. The shot is off, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and slam dunk by Kidd-Gilchrist.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Barton dishes to Chandler. Good, he hits the jump shot. Chandler's got his second basket of the night. Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Goose, covered by Lee. And here is Lamb. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Barton, no luck. Hornets leading by 11. Down low, here's Alexandris, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way. To the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Chandler against Kidd-Gilchrist. And Chandler, here we go. That's good. Chandler's got 7 points in the game.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Goose, 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot, and it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating, makes it off the glass. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the lead up to 14 now for Charlotte.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Goose. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Back to Jefferson. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Freak number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. Leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Denver making a switch here. Burns checked in. Barton, no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Goose. 11 points in the game. Back to Kid Gilchrist. The pass to Goose. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 16. He dishes it to Barton. It's stolen by Lamb.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. And there's another one for the Hornets.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Barton. 8 points his last outing, and it's Laverne missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Goose.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Back to Kid Gilchrist. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Goose. He's got 11. Rebounded by Faried. Faried's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Chandler. The quick look, no good that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Puts it up from 12, and he overshot that one, missing. Charlotte leading by 20. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's Barton. And another miss by Denver.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the